right. So what if we want to use the if? We just talked about logical functions, right? We talked about if. We talked about using if with values to calculate values. We talked about and. We talked about or. So what if we want to use the if and the and together? So we use the if and the and function or logic together if we want to, in combination, create room for recommendations or for adding comments to our results instead of letting it come in the place of, you see, we have true, false, and so on. What does true mean? What does false mean? So instead of letting, say, we just want to use and return true or false, what if we wanted to return something else? We want to say our true, this is what our true means, this is what our false means, instead of just returning true and false. Okay, so we say if, right, as a logical statement there, but we now add and because we want to basically test two logics, right? Okay, we say if this okay sales performance is greater than sales target, right? That is the first logic, right? What about the second logic? And if Oge's commission is greater than 0. So we put this in bracket, you see. So now that we have put the and in brackets, it took us back to our if. Now you see that after the comma, it says, what is the value if true? So instead of just returning true or returning false, we want it to return a particular thing. So if this is true, if this value is true, if it's true that Oge sales performance is greater than our sales target, and if it's true that her commission is greater than 0, say congratulations. Okay, what if it's not true? So let's tell Oge to try again. So we close our bracket, we hit enter. You see, it told Oge to try again. So this is our recommendation to Oge to try again. And why was the recommendation to try again? The recommendation was to try again because Oge's sales performance here did not meet our sales target, as well as our commission was not greater than 0. Okay, so let's do this for John and see. So we say equal to if, which is the first logic. So we want to now add the and logic with the if. So we'll say and, then we open our bracket. So now we have the space to have 2 or more logic. So they will say John's sales performance is greater than our sales target, comma, and John's commission is greater than 0. We close the bracket. Now, what is the value to be returned if this condition, both condition, is true? Okay. Then we will say congratulations. Let's tell John congratulations. Okay. But what if these conditions, both conditions are not met? Let's tell John to try again. But we know it will tell John congratulations. How do we know this? We know that John's sales performance surpassed our sales target. We also know that John's commission surpassed 0. So we know that John will be told congratulations. All right? We know that John will be told what? Congratulations. So what about Paul? Okay, what about Paul? So let's see how we can basically autofill this. Okay, so the only thing we need to be a constant here is our sales target. So let our sales target, which is in H7, let it be a constant with the presence of the $ before the column and the presence of the dollar sign before the row. I think that is the only thing that is meant to be constant there. So we autofill now, and we have, you see, we have congratulations for Paul and try again for Liquas. Wow.